Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida. One of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick it away and get this game going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
We'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep off the back foot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Solid debut for this offense. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations. You're going to see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Makes a quick catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll try to run for the first down. Runs through the defender. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. UCF 0. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Makes a quick grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And here comes a deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back.
He'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 14, UCF 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdowns. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game day.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play. Go try to win this game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here's the throw deep downfield. It is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 45. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down, out of the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. They'll give it. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. And they got a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Bringing it out. It's Schmidt. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Bringing pressure. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Let's go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking to throw it deep. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. The 30. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Okay,
The Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Linebacker shifting around now. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Of 10. Brings up 2nd down.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this 3rd down.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Carrier is the
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now past the 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. The Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 1st down and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Knights. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask of the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Schmidt. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throwaway, and that'll be the final play of the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. returner decides to signal fair catch. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Back to their 11-yard line at second and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Much you taught on defense, Kirk. Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the sack. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the lineup is going to kick the extra point. And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score UCF 51, Clemson 21.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Now the offense facing a third and long. 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, nice. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and
7. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, and he's going to launch it deep again. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie. Red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception in a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Touchdown, UCF. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score. UCF 65, Clemson 28.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's looking deep here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Knights. And the route is on.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCF 72, Clemson 28.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller think? Are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Touchdown, UCF. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the